Back in Imola, and beside the nice perspective on the grid, there's another really great perspective from one of the Formula 3 European Championship drivers, Max Verstappen. Max is going to be the youngest Formula 1 driver in history. He's making the biggest possible step for the race driver. Only 17 years, his talent is outstanding, and he's fighting for a Formula 3 title in his rookie season. It's his first year that he's not competing in go-karts. It's been quite a rise within the Red Bull team.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in a team where there's a lot of experience, and they can teach you, how you have to be successful. And yeah, I really like it, and I have to say thank you to them for that.
He picks up things very quickly. He always did in go-kart as well. When he jumped from one category into the other category, he didn't need any time to go fast. And it's the same in the Formula 3 when we did the test at the end of the year in the Formula 3 car. He did an installation lap. He came in the pits to check the car. I watched him and he said, "And this is good." And then he went out 5-6 laps later. He was already there in terms of lap times. So he's adapting very quick to new things, and how faster the car goes seems like how better it is for him. Red Bull is a very professional organization. You can see in Formula 1. I must say I was very surprised how quickly things are going, and they will make him better, give him simulation work, give him cars to drive, and I think this helps him to get better quicker.
Race 2. It's not been about Max Verstappen so far. He did the best time in qualifying, but he still has to suffer from an engine change at Nürburgring. Verstappen had to start from 11th place, while number 31, Tom Blomqvist, claimed the pole position. Ocon was only 300ths slower than Blomqvist, so this seemed to get really close battle in prospect. Tom Blomqvist managing to defend the lead after the start. Ocon in the 2 car stayed in second place. The 19 machine of Giovinazzi and the 25 of Antonio Forcio following very close at hand. Giovinazzi attacking in the first corner, passing Ocon on the brakes. The Italian obviously wanted to claim victory at his home and was going about it well. That was Antonio Forcio, not thinking about the championship ambitions of his teammate Ocon, and making the first little try to overtake, as you can see, towards the back. Further back, Max Verstappen trying to chase the front of the field. And then Muka Motorsports in front of him, a brace of them, Lucas Oyer and Roy Nissany. A hard way to get by. It's a tough place out there. Battle for 8th place, just around the next corner. Verstappen passing the young man from Israel at Acqua Minerale. Beautiful work. Jordan King was a man who left the track, as you can see, after second place in the first race, a bit in serious trouble. Managed to come back on the track. For Verstappen, it was again the 28 Jake Dennis in 7th place who was in front of him, and after his mistake in the first race, Verstappen did much better, kept it cleaner, very good top speed at the start-finish straight, and got past Dennis fair and square. Battle for 3rd place. Forcio past his teammate Ocon. Forcio definitely heading for a good result in his home country. Wing Chun Jiang, problems after Rivazza corner, spinning. Far more experience here. Jos Verstappen did 107 races in Formula 1, and now of course watching out for his son, and performing very, very well. Bill Buller next up into his sights. Felix Rosenqvist took the same route as Jordan King a couple of laps earlier into the gravel. Verstappen's teammate Shibkowiak in trouble in the battle with Jordan King. Meanwhile, Alex Torrell as well with some trouble spinning off the track. A lot of cars, it seems, getting unstable out there. Perfect possibility for Verstappen to move close to the front of the field. Blomqvist still in the lead with Carlin Delara, number 19, Giovinazzi right in front of him. And then the Prema Power Team trio of Fuoco, Ocon and Latifi in front of the number 30, Verstappen. Well, the 10th lap of the race was restarted. Verstappen looking for the slipstream, and Latifi, Lucas Auer right next to him, and Bill Buller as well. Verstappen with the attack on the one car of Latifi. Smart move and without any problems. Well, not too many, I should say. Verstappen right behind the two car of Ocon. Jake Dennis in the battle with Buller, losing many places after the restart. At least it was about technical issues, and Buller had to shut down his car. Sadly for him, 3 laps later. Not a good end to the weekend. 12th lap. Real fight for Verstappen versus Ocon. Something we've been waiting for. Verstappen easily passing the championship leader. Nice sweet move. 4th now. Ocon definitely taking no risks in this race and just playing the long game. 1 lap later, it was a car 10 of Ferrucci, totally destroyed in the wall. Definitely a big shake-up for the 16-year-old driver from the United States, holding his head. Went backwards into the wall, thank goodness, I guess you might say. In the same lap, we saw Antonio Fuoco with problems. Jake Dennis passed him easily. Something wrong with the car, quite clearly.
I tried to close the gap with Giovinazzi, and then he broke my tires, so I do a pit stop. And then yeah, the team works really good. We do 2 pit stops like Formula 1.
And after all those pit stops, it was sadly last place for Fuoco in the end. At the back of the field, we got Roy Nissany fighting with Jordan King in the 5 car, the Israeli, nearly flying over the curbs, as you can see. Well, his teammate Lucas Auer doing much better while passing number 1 Latifi, claiming 5th spot. Good performance by the Austrian. But the master of ceremonies in this race, it seems, was Max Verstappen, coming all the way from 11th place after 19 laps. He was fighting for 2nd place with Giovinazzi. And on the finish line, it got really crazy. First Blomqvist taking the victory, then Verstappen. And on the finish line, just passed by Giovinazzi. What a race by the Red Bull Junior.
Yeah, it was quite a good race until last straight. We did good fight with Max, but yeah, in the end, on the last straight was really fast on the straight. So yeah, P3.
So I said, okay, now I have to give everything, you know, to do it in the last lap. But then I had a good exit out of the last corner, and yeah, I just kept pushing until the finish line, because we didn't know, I think, where the finish line was. It was or here or the end of the straight. But I said, okay, I just keep pushing, and you never know what happens. And well, at the end I finished 2nd.
So Blomqvist took the victory. Verstappen it was, with that marvellous ride to 2nd place. Giovinazzi 3rd and Ocon 4th. 8th place, Puerto Rican Felix Serrales.
I mean, the only tricky bit was when the safety car came out and, you know, bunched up the field, but managed to get a decent restart and just kind of controlled the race from there.
And there's still a chance for Blomqvist for the championship. Stay tuned.